Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Triple Double Nation. Today we're looking at NBA trade ideas to save lottery teams from another playoff miss. Let's get right into the video. Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets receive Kristaps Porzingis. Dallas Mavericks receive Washington 2022 first round pick, lottery protected. Porzingis would bring size and scoring to the front court in Charlotte, combining with LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, and Miles Bridges to form a dangerous starting five. Making 38.2% of his catch and shoot threes this season, Porzingis would make a nice pick and pop partner for Ball. Charlotte's 23rd ranked offense this season should easily jump into the top 10 with the all-star big man. For Dallas, the trade would clear $27.4 million in cap space this summer, giving them the shot at 2 max contracts if Josh Richardson doesn't pick up his player option. Washington 22 averaged 12.9 rebounds, 6.5 rebounds, and shot 38.6% from deep in his second pro season, giving the Mavs a good young power forward. In addition to the added cap space in Washington, the Mavs will also pick up the Hornets first rounder next season. Chicago Bulls receive PG Kemba Walker. Boston Celtics receive G Colby White, PG Thomas Santoransky, F Al-Farouq Aminu. By trading for Nikola Vucevic, the Bulls signaled they're clearly trying to win now. After still missing out in the 2021 postseason, adding Walker would make the Bulls a playoff lock next year. Although he battled knee issues throughout the year, Walker looked like his all-star self during the second half of the season. Over his 9 regular season games, the 31-year-old averaged 25.6 points, 4.9 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 1.1 steals, and shot 42.7% from 3. A starting unit of Walker, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, Thaddeus Young, and Vucevic could compete for home court advantage in the East, and the addition of Walker would help convince LaVine to re-sign next offseason. A first-round playoff exit means the Celtics clearly aren't ready to compete for a title yet, so swapping Walker for White resets the timeline. White, 21, averaged 16.6 points, 4.6 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and made 37.4% of his threes in 54 starts. Boston saves about $10 million in the trade and gets them off Walker's contract, one that could look really bad if his knee continues to get worse. Golden State Warriors receive C. Jonas Valanciunas, F. Kyle Anderson, GF Justice Winslow. Memphis Grizzlies receive C. James Wiseman, SF Andrew Wiggins. Big men typically take years to develop, meaning the Warriors should seriously consider trading Wiseman for some win-now help with Klay Thompson, set to return next year. Valanciunas, 29, is coming off the best season of his career, while helping lead the Grizzlies to the final spot in the West playoffs over the Warriors. Anderson is the perfect versatile forward off the bench, and Winslow flashes potential when healthy with 25 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 three-pointers against the Sacramento Kings in his final regular season game. Losing Valanciunas and Anderson would hurt the Grizzlies present, but both will become free agents in 2022. Wiseman has all-star potential as a franchise center, and the core of Wiseman, John Morant, and Jaren Jackson Jr. would be truly special. Wiggins, 26, was terrific this season for the Warriors with 18.6 points, 4.9 rebounds, 2.6 assists, and a career-high 56.8 true shooting percentage. He showed real defensive skills as well and would become the new starting small forward in Memphis. New Orleans Pelicans receive C. Miles Turner, FTJ Warren, GF Jeremy Lamb. Indiana Pacers receive C. Steven Adams, G. Eric Bledsoe, 2022 first-round pick, 2025 first-round pick. Turner is exactly what the Pelicans need, a defense-first, floor-spacing center to place next to Zion Williamson. Still only 25, Turner blocked 3.4 shots per game this season and is a career 35.2% shooter from 3. Warren and Lamb are both terrific rotation pieces who also bring outside shooting to New Orleans, a team that needs to start making the playoffs to keep both Williamson and Brandon Ingram happy. Adams is good enough to start at center for the Pacers, and Bledsoe fills the 6-man role in case TJ McConnell leaves in free agency. Indiana gets to remain competitive while also collecting a pair of first-round picks, with neither holding any kind of protection. Oklahoma City Thunder received SG Bradley Beal. Washington Wizards received G Theo Maledon, F Alexej Pokazevsky. 2021 first-round pick, 2022 first-round pick. The Thunder are perhaps the brightest future of any franchise, given the amount of young talent on the roster and the incredible collection of draft picks owed to them. If Beal finally asks out Washington, why shouldn't the Thunder go for him? A backcourt of Beal and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would be among the best in the West, with a starting five filled out by Al Horford, Lou Dort, and Darius Bazley. For Washington, let the first-round picks come flowing in before Beal leaves for nothing next summer. Maledon and Pokusevski both showed a lot of potential as rookies, or the Wizards could ask for Dort or Bazley in return instead. Getting a potential top 5 pick is the main prize here for Washington, meaning the franchise gets a shot at Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, or Scotty Barnes. Orlando Magic receive PG Russell Westbrook. Washington Wizards receive PG Markelle Fultz, SG Gary Harris. If the Wizards end up trading Bradley Beal, there's no reason to keep Westbrook on the roster either. After playing with a torn quad early in the season, a healthy Westbrook averaged a whopping 24.5 points, 13.1 rebounds, 14.7 assists, 1.5 steals, and shot 45.3% over the 14 final games. Although the Magic just traded away Nikola Vucevic, the return of the Jonathan Isaac next season, combined with Terrence Ross, Wendell Carter Jr., Cole Anthony, Mo Bamba, and RJ Hampton, could mean a quick return to the playoffs with Westbrook on board. The Wizards get off the remaining 2 years and $91 million left on Westbrook's contract while picking up Fultz and Harris. Fultz is coming off a torn ACL but showed good potential in its 8 games this season. Harris is mainly used for salary filler but is still just 26 and could carve out a role with the Wizards moving forward. Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings receive C. Ivica Zubac, GF Luke Kennard. Los Angeles Clippers receive SG Buddy Hield, 2021 second-round pick. The Kings have talent but need a better roster to be able to break through the bottom of the West. Hield is no longer the shooting guard of the future with Tyrese Haliburton on board, meaning the Kings should look to move him for a better fitting piece. Zubac, 24, gives the Kings a good young starting center in case Rashawn Holmes leaves in free agency. He's owed just $15 million over the next 2 seasons. Kennard, 24, has fallen out of the Clippers' playoff rotation, but is one of the better three-point shooters in the NBA. He shot a career-high 44.6% from 3 during the regular season and could become Sacramento's starting small forward. A lineup of De'Aaron Fox, Haliburton, Kennard, Harrison Barnes, and Zubac would fit together nicely, allowing the backcourt to shine. For the Clippers, Hield could serve as a shooting guard in a small lineup or be the team's microwave scorer off the bench. San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs receive FC Domantas Sabonis, PG Malcolm Brogdon. Indiana Pacers receive PG DeJounte Murray, F Keldon Johnson, G Derek White, PF Lucas Samanik, 2021 first-round pick. If the Spurs don't want to go to full rebuild in their years, with Greg Popovich at the helm, the Pacers offer a pair of vets who could help San Antonio get back in the postseason. Sabonis is one of the most skilled big men in the league, a 2-time All-Star who can spend time at both power forward and center. He averaged 20.3 points, 12.0 rebounds, and 6.7 assists in his 5th pro season. Toronto Raptors. Toronto Raptors receive SF Brandon Ingram, C Steven Adams. New Orleans Pelicans receive SF OG Anunoby, C. Chris Boucher, SG Rodney Hood, C. Aaron Bays, 2021 first-round pick, 2023 first-round pick. Getting Ingram would be a dream acquisition for the Raptors, especially considering he's a player the Pelicans would have to receive a massive offer for to even consider dealing. Still, New Orleans has to prioritize putting the best possible team around Zion Williamson, and that means defenders and floor spacers. Pairing Ingram with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, Gary Trent Jr. would immediately put the Raptors back in the East playoffs, especially with adding Adams as the team's starting center. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and comment which NBA teams you think will make it to the playoffs next year. See you guys next time. Have a great day.